Hey guys, welcome to day 3 of 1 month of yoga. Today is all about chest and shoulder opening. I personally love working on these areas as we tend to stay hunched up a lot these days. So let's hop onto the mat and get going. Let's start by coming into an easy cross-legged sitting position. Just ground your sitting bones, straighten your back and get comfortable. Now take your arms on either sides, keeping your chest open. As you inhale, start taking your arms up. As you exhale, pull the arms down, keeping the shoulders drawn back and down. Let's do this a few times. Inhale, push your arms up. Exhale, pull them down. One last time. Inhale up, exhale down. Now we'll do some shoulder rotations. Bring both the arms on either sides and place the hands on your shoulders. Now let's start rotating the shoulders in backward direction. Try to bring your elbows together in front. Inhale as you move your elbows up and exhale as they move down. Reverse the direction and rotate the shoulders towards the front a few times. Then relax. Now let's come into child's pose. Sit in Vrksasana, bring both your toes together and let your knees spread wide as you fold forward. Just take a few relaxing breaths here. Now come up, interlace your fingers behind your back. Then drop your neck back and start curving your spine back. Just breathe into the back bend here. Then slowly start folding forward, keeping the hands behind. Try to get your hands as high as possible and feel the nice opening of the chest and shoulders. Slowly bring the hands down, release them and come into child's pose. Then push up from your hands and come into a tabletop position. Start walking your hands forward as you lower your chest towards the ground. Keep your hips stacked above your knees. You can maybe rest your forehead on the ground. Keep your palms firmly pressed into the ground. Just breathe deeply here and feel the stretch in your shoulders and upper back. This is called the puppy dog pose. Just slowly rise up and then walk your hands back in to come into a tabletop position. Take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, push the floor with your feet and hands to come into a downward dog position. We have already gone through alignment correction for downward dog in episode 2. So now we'll just walk the dog a few times to warm up our legs and open up the hamstrings. Finally, try to straighten both the legs together and touch the heels on the floor. Then walk in and come into a standing position. Come to the top of the mat. We'll do a couple of sets of Surya Namaskar now. Stand with your feet together and hands on either sides. As you inhale, extend your arms up into a mini back bend. As you exhale, fold forward. As you inhale, come into a half bend with your back straight. You can rest your hands on your shins or knees. Then as you exhale, bend back down. As you inhale, bring your hands to the floor and take the right leg back into a low lunge. Take a few breaths here. Then place your hands firmly on the ground and as you exhale, come to a downward dog. Take a deep breath in and out here. As you inhale, start rolling your body forward to come into a high plank. As you exhale, drop your knees followed by your chest and chin to come into Ashtang Namaskar pose. Then as you inhale, start sliding forward and extend your chin up to come into a cobra pose. Here, make sure your shoulders are rolled back. Then as you exhale, come back into downward dog. As you inhale, bring your right leg between your arms into a low lunge. As you exhale, bring your left leg in to come into a forward fold. As you inhale, come into a half bend. And then exhale back into the forward fold. Finally, take a deep breath in and extend all the way back up to a standing pose. Again, inhale, extend up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, take the left leg back to come into a low lunge. Exhale, take the right leg back to come into downward dog. Inhale, come into a high plank. Exhale, drop down into a knee chest chin. Inhale, slide forward into a cobra pose. Exhale, come into downward dog. Inhale, bring the left leg in to come into a low lunge. Exhale, bring the right leg into a forward bend. Inhale, come into a half bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Let's do one more set at your own pace, both for the right and the left side. Now stand with your feet together. Take a few deep relaxing breaths here. Keep your weight spread across the foot. We will do a couple of balancing asanas now. Fold your right leg and place it on top of the left thigh. If you can't get it up on the left thigh, you can keep it on your shins. Do not keep it across your knees as it may lead to a knee injury. Now focus on one point in front of you and try to maintain your balance. Bring your hands in front of your chest and make a Namaskara mudra. Now if you're feeling comfortable here, you can take your arms up over your head. Take a few breaths here and then come back. Let's repeat this for the other side. Slowly come back. Next, we'll do the eagle pose or Garudasana. While this pose might seem tough the first time you see it, it is not that complicated and it has many therapeutic benefits. So let's give it a try. Stand in Tadasana. Bend your knees slightly. Lift your right foot up and balancing on your left foot, cross your right thigh over the left. You can place the toes of your right foot on the ground initially to maintain balance. Stretch your arms straight forward parallel to the floor. Cross the arms in front of your torso so that the left arm is above the right and bend your elbows. See if you can get your palms together. Otherwise, just keep the back of the hands together. Now slowly as you engage your core, try to lift the right toe off the ground. You can just stay here for a breath. If you're feeling adventurous, see if you can wrap the right foot around the left calf. However, make sure you don't tilt forward and your right hip should not be pushed forward. Slowly come back. Take a few breaths here. And then we'll repeat it for the other side. Bend the knees slightly and this time bring the left thigh over the right thigh. Bring the right arm over the left and intertwine the arms. See if you can lift the left toe and balance on the right foot for a few breaths. Then slowly come back. Awesome. Now take a big step to the right and come into a wide-legged stance. Adjust your feet such that they are pointing forward and are parallel to each other. Take a deep breath in and extend your spine up. As you exhale, start folding forward, keeping the back straight. You can drop your hands to the ground. If you cannot reach the ground, just stay here and rest your hands on your shins or your knees. If you have reached the ground, take a deep breath in and walk your hands in front and extend the spine once more. As you exhale, start walking the hands back. Feel the stretch in the back of your legs and breathe into it. Slowly come back to the center and rise all the way up. Now let's do some sitting asanas. Kneel on the floor and sit in Vrksasana for a few breaths. Then lift your hips up and come to your knees. Rest the palms on your back just above the hips. Then as you inhale, let your head drop back, curve the spine and extend the ribs. Slowly come back and rest in child's pose. Again, come to your knees. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, take the right hand back and place it over the right heel. Then take the left hand back and place it over the left heel. Throw the head back and keep pushing the hips forward. Take a few breaths here. Then bring the left hand back and then the right hand back. Come into child's pose after this and take a few relaxing breaths. Next, we'll do the bow pose or Dhanurasana. Lie down on your stomach. Bend your knees. Stretch the arms back and hold the left ankle with the left hand and right ankle with the right hand. If you cannot reach your ankles, you can take a scarf or a belt and loop it around the legs. Take a deep breath in. Then as you exhale, pull the legs up by raising the knees and simultaneously lift the chest off the floor. Maintain the pose and breathe normally. Then slowly release the ankles, straighten the legs, and bring the head to the floor. We'll do this one more time. This asana is great for bringing flexibility to spine and tones the abdominal organs. It activates the nerves in the spine, removes stiffness, and also helps in reducing weight around the abdominal area. Slowly come back. Now sit down and extend your legs in front of you. Keep your spine straight. You can take the support of your hands if you need to. Bend your right leg and keep the right foot next to the left knee. As you inhale, take the left hand up. Then as you exhale, bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Place the right hand behind the middle of the back and gaze over the right shoulder. Stay here for a few breaths and then release slowly. Let's repeat this for the other side. This is a great twist for lower abdomen. It stretches the oblique muscles, massages the abdominal organs, and realigns the spine. Slowly come back. Let's repeat this one more time for each side. As you inhale, bring the left arm on the outside of the right knee. If you want to challenge yourself, see if you can grab hold of the right ankle with the left hand. Then as you exhale, twist to the right. Keep your spine straight and keep breathing. Slowly come back. Repeat on the other side. Now extend your legs in front. Sit erect. Make sure your toes are flexed towards you. Inhale and raise your arms over your head. As you exhale, start bending forward. Feel the fold from your hip joints. Stretch your arms and try to reach your toes. Again here, you can take the assistance of a belt to loop it around your foot to pull yourself forward. Again, inhale and lift your head slightly, elongating your spine. Exhale and move your navel towards your knees. Slowly come back. Let's repeat this one more time. Inhale, extend your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Keep breathing while you are in the forward bend, trying to go a little bit further with every exhale. Then slowly come back. Next, lie down on your back. Bring your feet together and keep your hands on either sides of the hips. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, start lifting the right leg up. Bring it to 90-degree angle. Keep your foot flexed, pointing it towards yourself. Stay here for a breath and then come down slowly. Again, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, lift the left leg up. Stay at 90-degree position for a breath and slowly come down. Let's repeat this once more for each side. Make sure your stomach is sucked in and your lower back is in contact with the ground. Now let's try doing this with both the legs together. Inhale deeply. As you exhale, lift your feet. Keep breathing normally. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then slowly come back. We'll do this one more time, but this time we'll try to go into Halasana or the plow pose. Inhale deeply. As you exhale, lift your feet and come to a 90-degree position. Now from here, taking the support of your hands, lift the hips up and start lowering your legs over the head. It is okay to stop at any point when you start feeling any strain. For those of you who are feeling very flexible, you can go all the way down to touch the floor with your feet. Keep breathing normally. Then slowly lower your hips down and then bring your feet on the ground. Now taking support of your elbows, lift your torso and drop your head back. Keep the crown of your head on the ground and arch your back. Keep breathing deeply and slowly. This is called Vrksasana and it is a great counter pose for Halasana. Now slowly come back, taking the support of your elbows and lie down in Shavasana. We will end today's practice with an alternate nostril breathing pranayama called Anulom Vilom. Come into a cross-legged sitting position. Fold the index and the middle finger of your right hand. Use the right thumb to close the right nostril. Then inhale from your left nostril. Hold the breath in. Close the left nostril with the ring finger and then open the right nostril. Slowly exhale from the right side. Inhale through the right nostril. Hold the breath in. Close the right nostril with the thumb and open the left nostril and exhale slowly from the left side. Again, inhale left, switch fingers and exhale right. Inhale right, switch, exhale left. Keep repeating at your own pace. Make sure the breaths are as slow as possible. There should be no effort in the breathing. Try to create as little sound as possible. Keep your exhalations as long as your inhalations. Slowly complete by exhaling from the left nostril. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands together in front of your chest and start rubbing them together to create heat between the palms. Once your palms are warm, use them to cover your eyes. Feel the heat of your palms through your eyelids. Then bring the arms down and slowly open your eyes. That's all for today. See you next time.